You just tell them the truth. Can you say to the world, you're not giving him a title and we want to keep him safe, and that if he's not a prince, then it's not part of the tradition? Just tell people and then they'll understand. But they wouldn't do that. In those months when I was pregnant, all around this same time, so we had in tandem the conversation of he won't be.
A DNA test recently revealed that Prince Harry's daughter, Lilibet, is not his biological kid. This has caused Prince Harry to experience a tornado of emotions, which he has suddenly found himself involved in. Due to this discovery, his marriage to Meghan Markle has been thrown into disarray, which has sparked a great deal of speculation and controversy regarding the future of their familial relationships. The road that Harry and Meghan have taken together has always been scrutinized in great detail. Since they decided to leave their royal duties in order to pursue a life in the United States, they have been confronted with a great deal of difficulty, both in their personal lives and in public. There was nothing that could have adequately prepared Harry for the emotional upheaval that accompanied the findings of the paternity test, which was a decision that was prompted by the rising questions and rumors that surrounded their family. For a considerable amount of time, the pair has been the focus of gossip in the tabloids, with allegations being made regarding the chemistry of their relationship and the veracity of their family story. When Harry made the decision to take the step of proving Lilibet's paternity, it was a reflection of long-standing trust difficulties that had been piling up for a considerable amount of time. When Harry found out the results of the test, he was overcome with sentiments of betrayal and grief that shook him to his very core. Immediate and profound emotional repercussions was generated as a result. It was stated by friends of the couple that Harry confronted Meghan, which resulted in intense discussions in which perplexity and sadness were driving forces. Harry felt that the prospect of being misled about the parentage of his child was not only a personal betrayal, but also a challenge to the fundamental foundation of his family life. Another person who has been struggling with a variety of feelings is Meghan. She has always placed the health and happiness of her children at the forefront of her concerns as a mother. The charges and allegations, on the other hand, have completely flipped her world upside down. This circumstance has cast her in a vulnerable light, which raises issues about her role in the relationship as well as the decisions that she has made. Despite the fact that she has frequently been presented as a powerful and self-reliant woman, she is now in a vulnerable position. The influence that it had on their marriage is difficult to overestimate. Because the trust that had previously served as the foundation of their relationship has been shattered, they are now compelled to face the truth about their circumstance. Friends who are close to the couple have observed that they are at a key crossroads, where they must decide whether to make an effort to mend their relationship or to completely separate from one another. Their children, Archie and Lilibet, are caught in the crossfire as a result of the chaos that is taking on. It has become increasingly challenging for them to lead a regular life as a result of the media frenzy that has surrounded their family. The latest crisis has thrown Harry and Meghan back into the spotlight, which makes it more difficult for them to provide a stable upbringing for their children. Harry and Meghan have often stated that they want to keep their children out of the public eye. There has been a wide range of responses expressed on social media. Many of Harry's supporters have voiced their support for him, stating that he has the right to be informed about the truth regarding his family. In the course of their relationship, Meghan has been subjected to criticism from other individuals who have questioned her motivations and the choices she has taken. A wider range of questions about trust, faithfulness, and the difficulties of living under continual public scrutiny have been spurred as a result of this heated discourse. Both Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are pondering their decisions as they traverse the challenging moment they are currently experiencing. Although they have exerted a great deal of effort to achieve their independence and to live a life free from the restrictions imposed by the royal family, the reality of their situation has become increasingly complicated. While they are coping with personal issues, they are under a tremendous amount of pressure to preserve their public identities. There is a significant likelihood that they will live apart. There have been hints made by friends of the couple about the possibility of a brief separation, which would give both of them the opportunity to reevaluate their relationship. However, the possibility of co-parenting in the midst of such a public crisis presents its own unique set of obstacles, which raises worries about how they will be able to negotiate their roles as parents while in the days that followed the disclosure, Harry and Meghan have, for the most part, withdrawn from the spotlight of public attention. Due to the fact that their social media presence has decreased, there has been suspicion regarding the status of their relationship. Are they making efforts to reconcile, or is the dissolution of their relationship imminent? The general public's imagination has been captivated by the level of uncertainty that surrounds their future. Not only does this circumstance shed insight on the complex dynamics of contemporary relationships, but it also underlines the significance of fame. A combination of the pressures of public life and the difficulties that one faces in their personal life might result in disastrous outcomes. This particular moment marks a critical turning point for Harry and Meghan, which will have a significant impact on the future of their family as well as their own life. The broader interest in topics like as love, trust, and betrayal is highlighted by the public's fascination with their narrative for different reasons. The fact that this drama is currently being played out in front of the entire globe serves as a timely reminder that behind the headlines there are genuine feelings and intricate human experiences at play. Despite their royal status, they continue to be a couple who are struggling with significant challenges that are shared by a large number of people. In the end, the discovery that surrounded Lilibet's paternity has brought to light flaws inside Harry and Meghan's relationship, which may require some time to mend. Their narrative demonstrates the significance of trust, communication, and the complexity of love as they negotiate this challenging chapter in their lives. It is not known if they will emerge stronger together or whether they will choose to separate ways. Yet their journey continues to captivate the attention and intrigue of people all around the world. Not only has the latest revelation concerning Lilibet's paternity shaken up the personal life of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, but it has also sparked a media frenzy that has been unrelenting ever since the couple first came into the public view. As more information becomes available, it becomes abundantly evident that this is not only a private family dilemma, rather, it is a story that highlights the challenges that contemporary relationships face when they are subjected to the scrutiny of the public, which is further complicated by the complexity of royal life. Since the beginning of his trip, Harry has been driven by the imperative to shield his family from the unrelenting scrutiny of the media. The fact that he was raised in the spotlight of the royal family allowed him to see directly how fame can warp human connections. Immediately following his marriage to Meghan, Harry appeared to be resolute in his pursuit of a more secluded existence for his family. However, the very popularity that he was trying to avoid has now become a key component in the agony that they are experiencing. The decision to get a DNA test was most certainly influenced by a confluence of factors, including both external pressures and internal uncertainties. It was reported by friends who were close to Harry that he had been plagued by rumors for a considerable amount of time, which had created an atmosphere of mistrust within their family. It is not unusual for celebrities to be subjected to rumors and speculation regarding their private lives, yet the stakes were significantly higher for Harry. It was important for him to be aware of the truth, not only for his own sake, but also for the benefit of his family. As soon as the findings of the test were revealed, the emotional impact began almost immediately. Since the disclosure was made public, Harry's sentiments of betrayal were exacerbated by the fact that it was made public. Not only was this a private affair, but it had also become a topic of discussion in tabloids and on social internet platforms. When he found out that his child might not be his biological child, the agony he felt was compounded by the realization that the entire world was following his every step. He struggled with feelings of uncertainty and sadness in the days that followed, wondering how he had been misled and what it meant for his identity as a father. He was also concerned about the implications of his misinformation. It was also the case that Meghan found herself in a perilous situation. Her public image, which was already negatively impacted by the allegations, came under much more scrutiny as the number of allegations intensified. On the one hand, she has been lauded for the advocacy work that she has done and the efforts that she has made to rethought what it means to be a modern royal. On the other hand, she has been subjected to criticism and described as manipulative, and many people have questioned her goals. Over the course of their relationship, the pair has developed a profound connection that has been established in the midst of challenges. They both encountered the difficulties of royal life, albeit in different ways, and found comfort in one another as a result of their shared experiences. On the other hand, this most recent crisis has put that bond to the test in ways that they might not have anticipated. As a result of the erosion of the trust that had previously served as a foundation for them, they are now forced to face the distressing truth of their predicament. While the marriage is navigating this turbulent period, they must also take into consideration the influence that it will have on their children. Despite the fact that Archie and Lilibet are innocent in this drama, they are trapped in a whirlwind that they are unable to fathom themselves. The health and happiness of their children has always been a top priority for Harry and Meghan, and they have made every effort to protect them from the harsh realities of celebrity. Their efforts to offer a secure and loving atmosphere are made more difficult by the fact that they are once again thrown into the public eye as a result of the controversy that is currently taking place. In addition to the already complicated dynamics of parenthood, the additional layer of public scrutiny makes the situation even more difficult to navigate. They are parents, and they have a responsibility to safeguard their family from the outside world. How can they find a balance between these two roles? At the same time as they are dealing with the aftermath, they need to think about how they will approach co-parenting in the event that they decide to divorce. Given the current state of affairs, this is a delicate dance that calls for careful thinking and a united front, both of which may prove to be challenging to accomplish. There has been a wide range of responses on social media, which is reflective of the general public's fascination with the couple's narrative. Harry's supporters have come together in support of him, highlighting the fact that he has the right to know the truth about his family. He has received a lot of sympathy from others, and they have acknowledged the hurt that betrayal causes. On the other hand, critics have taken advantage of the chance to cast doubt on Meghan's honesty, which has further complicated the public narrative that surrounds their relationship. As a result of this heated debate, a battleground has been established in which viewpoints are fiercely divided, which frequently obscures the human element of their tale. Both Harry and Meghan have done a significant amount of withdrawing from public life as a result of the disclosure. This withdrawal has only served to generate suspicion regarding the condition of their relationship. Are they making progress in resolving their concerns, or is it inevitable that they will part ways? Some of the couple's friends have dropped hints about the prospect of a brief breakup, implying that they might be able to gain some perspective on their relationship if they are separated for a short period of time. Nevertheless, the concept of co-parenting in the midst of such upheaval raises questions about how they will be able to assist each other while at the same time confronting the obstacles that lie ahead. As the couple mulls about their future together, they are brought back to the realization that communication and trust are essential components of every healthy relationship. The fragility of their relationship has been brought to light by this crisis, as has the necessity of addressing the underlying problems. The question of whether or not they will be able to restore their relationship is still open to debate. Nonetheless, it is abundantly evident that they will have to tackle their differences head-on if they intend to go ahead together. This particular period in their life serves as a jarring reminder of the intricacies of love and trust, particularly when fame is added to the mix. The circumstances that they are under are not like any other, yet the feelings that they are experiencing, betrayal, heartbreak, and confusion, are universally understandable. Their story has fascinated spectators not just because of the dramatic twists that it contains, but also due to the very human experiences that are at the heart of it. In the end, the disclosure of Lilibet's paternity has brought to light weaknesses that both Harry and Meghan are need to confront. It is likely that their path will be distinguished by introspection, growth, and the continual challenge of maintaining their identities in the face of public scrutiny as they traverse this challenging chapter. Time is the only thing that can answer the issue of whether or not they will emerge stronger together or whether they will choose to pursue separate paths. For the time being, the entire world is watching, enthralled by a narrative that represents the intricacies of contemporary relationships, the challenges of being a parent, and the unending search for truth and comprehension in the face of hardship.